This is a rotten muffin.
Hey YouTube, this is a rotten muffin. Haven't done something like this in quite some time. How long has it been since I've done a commentary? I don't know, but as you can tell, if you have been really following my channel, you've probably noticed that I haven't really uploaded anything in the last 2 months except for like one video or so, and this is just kind of an update video about like what's happened, because I haven't really, I don't know, explained anything in the last 2 months. I don't know how many people might have noticed it or not, but I did change the playlist of one of my older series, the Dark Souls Battle of Stoicism Road to 50, because that's probably my longest, most ongoing series. I had that going. I stopped it, I think, 2 separate times for several months, and then went back to it, and this will be like, what, the 3rd time I think I've done that. I changed the name of the playlist from that. I said I got more footage, new episodes soon, and then I just never made the episode, so I don't know if anyone noticed that. It was only there for like maybe a week or 2. Don't know how long I actually left it, and then I changed it because I was like, well, shit, that never happened. But yeah, there's kind of been a decent amount of stuff going on. I'm not gonna lie and say I've been completely swamped or something. No, I've just been kind of really distant from YouTube for the last little while. I think I may have mentioned this in some of my other videos, but I have quite a lot of footage. I have an external hard drive which is about 4 terabytes. It only comes with like what, 3.8 whatever when you round it down with the initial stuff on it, and it's pretty much filled to the brim. I have like 100 megabytes of space. That seems like it's a lot of recordings, but I have a lot of games on there that are from mainly fraps. Like I have loads and loads of Trouble in Terror sound footage, and then I also have another game that I've never even made a video about on my channel. And then I have another game as well that I have a small amount of footage for as well. And I've never even gotten to any of those. I have clips that are probably like a year or 2 years old, and I'm just really bad at sorting through these as time goes by. And yeah, so there's not much space on there. So that's I don't know. Figured I'd bring that up again. But as you can see, this is just some, also, I don't know if anyone was wondering, this is just some Dark Souls 1, just random invasions I had left lying around. I kind of sorted through, got some of the highlight ones. I had 2 or 3 other ones that are quite longer. Some guy was messaging me. I don't know, thought it was kind of funny, I think, in some regards, but it's kind of too long. It was like maybe another, like, what, 2 separate events that were like a total of like maybe 16 minutes combined. So I kind of left those out. I'm just really bad at sorting through all that stuff, and I've got enough footage to make probably loads and loads of TTT footage. I've just been really distant. And then just to put everything in the open, also I played Smite. I made one video on my channel probably like a year ago on it, a long time ago. I got really into that game, and I play it a lot, and I have some footage, but I don't really record anything or do any live comms. I don't know, just kind of record it occasionally. And I got some footage of that. I also played a game called Damned. It's kind of like a horror game. I don't know. I feel like I'm not really the type of person who gets scared easily, but I feel like I've got quite a lot of good highlights from that game. Unfortunately, when I played it, though, it was still in like alpha or beta, so it consistently crashed. And I'm gonna say like 60 to 80% of the time, you wouldn't finish a game if it lasted longer than 20 minutes. Plus, my frame rate wasn't the best when I played that as well. But I have a bunch of footage from that game, which I think some of it is great with some people who have mics. That's another thing also. Since I'm having this discussion, I'm also wondering what type of video people would want to see next. If there's a specific video people want to see, like a specific type of series, and someone asks for it, I'll do it. Like I'll try to focus on that, because I kind of don't know what to make next right now. Maybe I'll do a TTT, but last video I made a TTT, so don't want to do that again. I have some GTA footage. I just need to edit text onto that. And that's another thing also, is for anybody who's like a avid follower of my videos, what do you think of text? Because I definitely think adding text adds to the video, and especially in some situations in games. Like an example is TTT. Like it's perfect for that game. Like where I think it adds to it a lot, and I feel like it meshes really well with that. And since like communication is such a key aspect in that game, I'm curious to what people think. Like, do you really care that much about text, or like does it complement the video a lot for you? Like you really like the added effect? Because I could pump out videos so much quicker if I didn't have to edit. Like it probably I probably take like for GTA, like when there's moving text and stuff like that, it's a lot more frequent in that game. And for like a 10-minute video, maybe even an 8-minute video, it depends how much text I put in, because some scenes I feel like, you know, that's a scene you want to have text in. I don't know, it complements it. And it could take me upwards of like 5, maybe 8 hours just doing the text. I don't want to like over exaggerate it, but I don't know, for like an 8-minute video, I'll say it'll take me maybe 4 or 5 hours of text. Like it can take quite a long time. And I've never really had anyone say anything specifically about the text editing. Like, yeah, I know everyone watches like those videos. I'll get like people like I don't know how do I describe this. I've never really had any comments specifically like ascertaining. I've never really had any comments specifically related to like the text in the videos. So I'm curious how big of a deal that actually is to people, because I mean, I don't want to like undervalue or undersell my channel or like the people who follow my videos. Everybody wants to be bigger, right? Like, I'd love to have 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. But then as you think about it, there's someone who probably has less people even watching the videos than me, right? And that like, you know, I only had like 80 subs last year, probably around this time. Literally, like, my Dark Souls videos just skyrocketed my subscriber base, and you know, that's great and that's amazing, and that's an awesome thing. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, this channel isn't like, I'm just uploading stuff and I don't really know what I'm doing with it at this point in time. Like, I don't know. So anyways though, to get more back on topic, I was gone for kind of 2 months. I've been distant from YouTube, and there's a couple different reasons for that. Main reason is because I'm kind of lazy. I don't know, I've just been really distant. A couple things that did happen though that are fairly important that I feel like I need to or should talk about is that I purchased I purchased the both new consoles, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So this kind of happened in the beginning of January. Just I don't know, some stuff, you know, background information that kind of may have prevented me, or I don't know, stuff that happened, you know, as an update, because this is an update, that's video, I suppose. So yeah, I purchased both of those, and I had an older widescreen TV, and it worked perfectly fine on my 360. And when I tried to plug in my PS4, you know, and the Xbox One, they both use HDMI cables, and my older TV did not have HDMI cables, so I could not even plug them in to play it, even though it, you know, everything's pretty much ready to go. So I went to get an HDMI converter, and God, the fucking mess that is trying to get an HDMI converter. Went to like 3-4 different locations. All of them said maybe this place. None of them like carried it. Finally, one place that one of the people actually recommended phoned in, and it was like a I'd never heard of it, and it was like a very kind of just part specialized location. I don't know, whatever. And they actually had a whatever HDMI converter, so went there, got that. That one actually worked, but the part I did skip is the part where I bought a previous HDMI converter that didn't work. And yeah, that was fun, but I don't know why I'm out of order with the story. So that was great, except I got the HDMI converter, come back, finally, try everything. It works perfectly fine with my Xbox One, plug in for the PS4. Doesn't work for the PS4. The PS4 comes up on the screen, except it's all blue glitched out bars, so doesn't even work with that. That's great. Go to try and play the Xbox One. Oh wait, I can see video, but there's no audio. So that was just, you know, awesome. I have 2 new consoles that I can't really play properly. So luckily there was some good sales going on, and I managed to get a new TV. Ooh. For a really good discount, and once I got that, finally everything's all set up. Like after weeks of trying to like figure this shit out, I got a new TV, and that I can actually play that with I plug it in, and it converts PS4 and Xbox One perfectly, and I can play them, and it's great. The one thing I've yet to actually try recording anything off of them. So, but the one good thing is once Bloodborne comes around, I'll be able to play that. Maybe I'll probably make a Let's Play of that. I don't know. I'd probably do a full Let's Play, like from start to finish, unless, you know, there's like something else. Maybe I'd do like just a highlight reel from, like, you know, highlights from the beginning to end. I don't know what I'd specifically do though, but I'll definitely be doing Bloodborne, something on Bloodborne for sure at the very least. As long as nothing, you know, else goes wrong, then I can actually record with the PS4. Ideally, I don't want to have to buy another fucking PVR or something else, more trouble. So there's all that issues out of the way. Next issue, because you know there can't just be one problem. No, there has to be multiples at the exact same time altogether. So, you know, after all that, my computer just, you know, is shit. I don't have like a hardcore like gaming PC or anything like that. It gets the job done. I can pretty much play every game that I have for my laptop, and I can record most of them at decent frames, some of them at less than decent. So that's kind of downside, but anyways, it's worked perfectly fine. I've had this thing for maybe like 2 years, and my internet has been really shitty recently for quite some time. I never knew what the issue was. I just kind of assumed it was on Shaw's end. It would occasionally, like, you know, it wasn't a very frequent thing, but then starting around January, December, I don't know exactly when it was, my internet got a lot worse, to the point where to describe it in better detail, I did a speed test, and on the graph version of it, every little so often it would drop down to 0 and spike back up, thus meaning my internet will be occasionally slow. It's basically impossible for me to like play anything new or anything like that on PC, but luckily there's nothing really like too major. But the other issue is it's I assume this was on Shaw's end, but it's not. I think because out of all the issues, you know, called them twice. The guy even came from the house, tried to make the Wi-Fi faster, and none of that shit solved it. Used a wired connection instead of a wireless, still get the fucking issue. And what it looks like is because it's probably something in my computer that's loose that is causing this. So I have to get my computer taken in, and it'll probably take 5 business days to get it looked at and fixed and all good to go again, ideally. And unless it costs more or something is even worse than expected. But that is what I believe the problem is. Talking to the guy at said location, that is what, you know, the most likely problem is. So I have to get that checked out. That will take some time. So I'll probably be doing that today, tomorrow, and probably maybe next week, Monday. If it's next week, I can still upload some videos. It's just I don't know, a lot more of a nuisance trying to work on them, because even in Vegas, I don't know, it's slower. I can't even like watch previews. My previews lag at half quality, which was never before seen. That's what I was thinking of, perspective. To put it in even more perspective, my render time significantly increased some time ago. So I don't know if this has been an ongoing issue and it's like over time gotten worse, because some time ago my rendering speeds would jumped up. Like I used to be able to render videos that were like 20 minutes in like boom, like 38 minutes, 45 minutes, and it, you know, that was pretty good. But now it gets to the point where everything's like an hour and 50, 2 hours, even sometimes things push on to 3 hours for render times, which is just ridiculous. And I don't know. Yeah, that's just, I don't know, that's just something else that happens. I should have made something sooner, and looking back, I kind of handled this really poorly. I didn't say anything about what was happening. I just kind of, I don't know, drifted away. And yeah, I'm sorry about that. But ideally, hopefully, I can get back on track and upload more stuff on a regular basis again. If you watched my Binding of Isaac and you look forward to that as well, please let me know what you would prefer, because I think I have enough footage left to make one more video of that from older footage, and then it's all brand new from there, so I can change it to whichever is better or more people want, if anyone leaves a comment. So if you wanted like a full run from start to finish with no cuts, no, like, because I kind of just been doing highlight things, and if I did a full run from start to finish, I don't know, it'd be less editing time for me, and also it would make more sense, because I don't know, the highlights thing is something that I think is kind of unique, but at the same time it's like kind of hard to follow, and it seems kind of like weird for a Binding of Isaac type thing. I don't know, whichever one of those more people want, I would do. So thanks for watching, and if there was any topics that I mentioned that you have any replies to, make sure you leave a comment so you can let me know. And yeah, sorry about also my not uploading anything, obviously. And yeah, thanks for watching again. Make sure, like I said, let me know if there's something you have an opinion on. Bye.